Hello, hello, bro. Amigos, ish caras. Привет. Alright, I think it's possible. It's possible, Ahber Jan. I believe it. Նատորի հավատում եմ։ Ռեալն է, ընկեր, ռեալն է։ Ռեալ։ Օրերեք ոնց կրվանք վերջի խաղը։ Լստեն այո, գեշ կրվանք։ Կայնեք մատ կոմպիս վրա հələ ինչ կա ինտերնետի հետ կապված անջտեմ։ Ախպերը էտի պտի իմ ջոկելով առաջի տայմ մի անգամից գոլ խփեն, ջոկի շուտ, միջև մի 15-20-ը մաքսիմում պտի մի հատ գոլ խփեն։ Եթե օբշով կանան էս չի, Արսենալի պաշտպանները ընկեր են լավերից մենակ մի հոգին է սաստավ։ Պտի անեն որ։ Այդ խաղը ապե ոչ միտը չեմ էթալու նայեմ, էդի տունն եմ նայելու, որ տոշնի ձգվի։ Ռեալ։ Կկրի ընկեր, հա։ Շով կրել է կկրի, բայց հենա մի հատ է ռեալ ձգող եկավ։ Ինչ կա գևս։ Beşiktaş. Ay ախպերս, այսը մի հատ բարսի ֆանա մտնելու թողի հելի։ Նորմալ ընկեր։ Ay արա, մազերից երգրելով որ չեմ կարող նորմալ դզրտան։ Լստի արա մահացել արա։ Նա մահացել է, արեստ գվարդյոլին։ Նորմալ գեր, նորմալ։ Արա 5 հարցակ բաղ։ Արա ոչին սենց եմ խաղում հետը։ Վաղը կիրակի է այսօր ստենք, в общем, միջև լուս։ Միջև մի 4-ը բան։ Вся аппаратура.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the in for a header. Definitely away. He's going to be disappointed with that. Shifted upfield. Messi. And it's Vieira. It's anyone's ball now. And the pass is intercepted. Played back in. Maicon. Big header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Real chance! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short.
Opalinho.
He's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a good run down the left. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Rummenigge.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Hullet. Face to face. That's what you call inspired.
Oh, there's some vocal
Well, clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Ronaldinho, and he's being shifted off it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Maicon got a long way forward to join the attack. He's through, now is he in? Oh, he's great hit! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Thuram does well to get it back. Now it's Totti. Rummenigge! Ronaldinho. Gavi.
This is the time you need that pace.
DiMarco cuts out the pass. Besiktas upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
De Jong. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Oh, easy pickings there. Back into the middle. And that's a superb pass.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's cut it out. De Jong. Hullet. And it's Totti. Messi. Maicon gets into some space. And he's there to clear it. Gavi is always scanning the pitch for targets. That has been cut short. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Neymar. And he's onside. Big chance! And yes, it's there! Besiktas back on level terms.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Taken back almost at once. He's got to be in here! And the referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Besiktas get the ball rolling in the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Gavi, good-looking ball. Threads one in. That's Ronaldinho. Oh, just skips past his man. He's had a hit!
Whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Gavi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, and he's through the middle. He's found a way. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Lunas has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, that was vital. And the finish! Yeah. Besiktas have the chance to go the other way. Great ball, and he's in here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
It's a pretty loose pass. Costa Corta.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yeah. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, what has happened here? 60 minutes played.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. He's through, it's Hunas! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Hunas really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Oh, red, nice interception.
Հոլստե արա
Chance! He scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And now he has two. So all square and not for the first. In with a header! Second win style. Into the lead once more. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He can run onto that. Oh, he's
Ay, sí լավն էր, այսօր գոլը սիրում
a two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control.
Բայց վերային կենտրոն պաշտպանում շինելու նատուր է
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no
Դե
doubt will be
կենտրոն
looking to
պաշտպան
cause even more damage here.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Totti. Zico. That's a shade optimistic. Up towards the front line. Thuram gets across to intercept that. He's 1-1! Oh, he's burst through.
Արա պետք է մի լատ մենա չանի
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Totti.
Արա ես
Now there's a fine ball. Shot a goal!
լուրջ
Oh, should have put that away.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Besiktas can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble late.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Chooses to go back. De Jong!
De Jong
And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, judging by the reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Gavi. And here's has a goal!
Ու ոչ Ռոնալդինոն շատ վատ է խփում ախպեր Նեյմարը միլիոն անգամ ավելի լավն է
Thuram. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Knocks it back.
Really got in his face there.
And the shot!
Նույնիսկ չկազարդիկայը
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So now the difference is 3. Yeah. Now what about a counter-attack?
Ահա
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Mateus.
Շո լավիկ էր լավիկներ
There goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific.
Արա չէ թվում այս սրան հոնել ապեցիոնից զզվում եմ Անատորը լուչը վիլշերը լկայնի Պրոստը արակ չի վիլշերը Double touch pass ունի բան, one touch pass։ Հա։ Սասարան մի քիչ սկորեսն է թույլ բեսամբ։ Պասերից կարանք անենք։ Սենց ինչ-որ մի բան ստանանք։ Հա, 100% լուտ չէ սենց։ Bulleria. Cameroon. Messi. Gölleruni. Çocuğuma tununa. Հա, բայց էդի որ բան, հա, այն ամենահին կոլերն է անգեր, բայց որ նավես արեց վրան, նախտ գլուխը անելու է, էլի 90 պլուս հաստատ ջամփինգ
Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out. It is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And the shot!
Oh gosh, my goodness.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Gavi clearly thought he had the beat
of
the keeper. And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Moved on forwards. Ronaldinho. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's there to retrieve it. Gavi.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
I love gonna gorzite. Çok army brıtsret. Nada.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Cameroon already making their first change. Not what was
Oh
planned.
no.
I don't really think that it's a reflection on his individual performance. I don't think he's been that bad to be taken off, but it seems more of a tactical move now for what lies ahead.
Driving forward. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, that is
Давай,
a good ball to
Gabito.
find him.
Аралавара.
Roberto Carlos gets it away.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive
Oh,
blueprint,
shot,
then look no
shot,
further than
goal.
Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is
Ինքը
there?
միլիարդ
As
անգամ
complete a
ավելի
stopper
լավն
as
է։
I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the
Գնա։
line.
And he's quick to get it clear again.
Օսիմենին պաշտպանա խաղցնում։
And he's had it nicked away.
Չէ, չնկատի ինքը, ասա։
Hermes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Araujo is there to clear.
Վայրենի թիմը է, մոտի սաստավը։
Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Just eases him off the ball. Yeah. It's Gavi. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Over to the left. Oh, that's delightful. Keeper's ball.
Այվի տակտիկա բան է անում ախպերեսի։
Araujo gets across to intercept that. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Neymar. Punched away. Great hit!
Օրո կյոլերուտո էր անում։
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kola is offering a right smile there.
Չմտստան
Well,
պետք է
height could
խփնի։
make all the difference on these set pieces.
Կյոլերիտո։ Չմերնես կնդա։
And now they can spring out of defence. Gavi powering forward here. And it's Hullet. He expected better, and so did he. Wilshire. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. No, that's been intercepted. And he thumps it clear.
Սա խաղը
He's got good
40
distance on that. And he was quick to react. Gavi. And here's Hullet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Նախ մի հատ այդտենց մի բան էթալու է իր ֆուտբոլիստի վրա կցնի։
Hermes. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's well spotted. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Oh, great chance!
Ինչ հաշվի եմ եկում դա բնթաջում անում։
Stood up very well to his man.
Կտսնեի պրոստը վերջացնի։
And he's intervened well there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Vieira. He can get that clear. Kyle Walker. Aim forwards. And he's managed to get rid.
Այդ հեսա չխփած իմեր։ Լավ բանը չի սպասվում մեզ։
Now the finish!
Լավ։ Arrioțni, na toșni vaxar, arrioțները դրել գալիքի վաղ։ Նրանք կրին 5-2 էր, 5-3 էր չեմ հիշում։
Well, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one
Ախպեր
goal
հայտ
so
ինչ
far
էր
has
ընկեր։
been
Մի հատ
completely
առաջի տեղ ունեցանք ու վсё։ Մի հատիկ ոսկի տան։ Բարեգուն ախպեր։ Ահա մի հատ ոսկի սենց խայտարակություն չկա։ Ոսկի Ալեքսանյանը ոնց կարար կրվեր էլի։
leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Սաղ քաշերում բան ունենք, բարեց ունենք, ինչքան գիտեմ։
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Լավ ախպերս դու ասա։
Here's the start of the second half.
Սաղ ինչ-որ։
A solitary goal.
Սենց բան չեր եղել, ես չեմ հիշում սենց։ Տուտուզային Եվրոպա մեր, օրո Բեյլիտոյ անում։
Big chance! He's got it all! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make
Հա
the
դե բա
manager proud
պետք
because
է
they dug
լանգ
in
էր։
deep then and they've got their leveler.
Գյոգում եք, բայց սաղ եվրոպական երկրներից, սաղ մուսուլմանական ազգանունները Դաղստանցի, թուրք, մոք, ինչ ասես կպնում էր։ Ալիև, Մալիև, ինչ ասես կար։ Բեյլիտո արեց, արա, Բեյլիտո արեց։ Պենալ, կարմիր, աշկին։
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a
Չէ, PlayStation-ով ախպերս։
So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Հա, լրիվ այդ վիճակը դա։ Բայց ուզում եք անենք ախոտ փեսկզբից շատ լավ
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Cameroon.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Bailing Chanu.
Gavi. Yeah. That looks a cracking ball. Gavi. There's the hit.
Oof, Ronaldinho.
And he's getting better and better.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Hooness really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Straf, Nurjara.
Needed to get that right. Pullet is there to clear. No, that was never going to make it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cameroon appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Pullet.
The Lavengel.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Oh my God, just
intercepted. That's been cut out. Well played. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, super ball.
And
that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework.
Օրը մտավ, բայց էսի վտանգ է։
A time for a cool head,
Սա
and
վտանգ
that
է։
is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion
Օրը
of this
լստե օրը
one.
խլվում են, կարա մեկը։
He can run onto that. He's away. It's Bale.
Լավ շուտ խփել։
Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's
Ախր
very
բոնդերի
good. You can't ask for
կտամ
much more than that.
հարց չկա, բայց բանը։
Cameroon have their second
Նենց է
goal now.
ցիվիլ վիճակ է, էլի։ Դες լակոտ լուկուտներ չկան, սաղ նորմալ ժողովուրդ են գալի, տենց ձևնը չգիտեմ, բայց կտամ ախպերս։
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really
Ոնց չեմ
footballing
ճանաչում,
approach.
քեզ չգիտեմ
I
ով
think they
է,
just have to keep
բրատս։
forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Արա զամեններ ա պետք
Pressing's
ինձ շուտ։
intense and it's paid off.
Արա զամեններ ա պետք։
And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. Gavi.
Սխալ, արա սխալ է։
Triol gets over and intercepts.
Լավներ։
Pullets. Gavi. He gets
Ջուլի կարա։
He should have put that one away.
Ահ,
He's really trying to take this upon
բայց
himself.
մենք իրար ճանաչում ենք ժիվոյդ։ Արա չի մեռե թիմս, լստե նայեք ախպերս։ Իմ մալակեղի է։ Հա, ջոգի, ախպեր ջան։ Հասկացա քեզ։ Չէ, այ ախպեր ինչ հաստատելու բան կա։ Ողո կողումը 5 հատ հարցակ բան էսի։ Ինչ ուզում է կախի մախի։ Հա, ջոգի, բրատս, կարեկի չկար։ Այս ինչ-որ թազը։ Մեկը կար ֆինալում էլ էս out վիդով էր խաղում։
now some
And
movement on the
United
bench,
tournament,
and we
yeah.
are going to see a change. He's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, he
Վերացրել։
got rid because he was under pressure.
Օրեն Զախյանի լրիվ տգլոր վիճակներ է։
And it's Wilshere.
Վիլշերիտո։
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Cameroon have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Chance!
Արասի կախեմ, բայց ասի
Kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was
ճակատագրական
well
ալինել
placed
է։
to deal with that.
And it's Neymar.
Այդ որ չխփել։
And he's picked it up out wide. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Vamos ter 5 minutos de compensação.
Wilshere. Made into space out wide. Ronaldinho. Nice control. And he's managed to get free. Pullets. Ronaldinho. Gavi. He could be in here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No unnecessary risks, and the game.
Օրո,
is featuring.
վախ,
And he's picked out
օրո։
the run. And it's Neymar. Has a goal!
Օրո ის ինչ ջինվա վարա։
2 minutes, and we're all square again. Calm super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he
Ay
just slips the
քեզի
other.
բան Ցելի խաղը 35-ը ճիշտ պաս ա տվել, ուտնի չէ ա խաղում Ես իտա շան պրծնում ա խաղը վերջ
And the referee brings it to a close.
Օրլով
What a game, a
96
contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.
Միշտ
Any
տահաճ
reflections on what you've
էր
seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a...
Դե լավ, ես քնի չկարելի ա խաղալ, անկապ տեղը Hi, bro Լով ինչ քարակուսի արա, քարակուսի Որը սաղին ունի Դե մտի արա, մտի Only defensive distraction in left back and right back
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. He's tried one!
Ui,
Well, that's caused a worry or two.
povia
Yunus usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though. Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Yeah. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Closing in on goal. Eto. Yeah. Oh, super find.
Chance!
Որը լստե արա, ինչ վատ արա
Well, They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's intervened well there. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wilshere.
That's good play from him.
Corners! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
He's got the shot away! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Շատ վադա, շատ.
Second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. It's just beyond his reach. Gavi. Good purposeful running this.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Eto'o. And he welcomes it in. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Eto'o. Hullet. And Hullet! Hullet looking sharp there. Wilshere. And that has left him in a heap. Gavi. Climbs up big. Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ernest. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And it's Hullet. Oh, such a goal! Keeper's ball. And now the breakaway. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No, that's been intercepted. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well timed, excellent interception. Triol. Vieira. And it's Ronaldinho. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Hullet. Well read, nice interception. McAllister. Into Milan, trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Ronaldinho.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Nunes really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gavi. Hullet.
Shot,
Plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Ernest pinches it off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Hullet. Oh, perfectly measured that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's half-time here. Which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
We're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ala ինչ վատ ենք ասեցնում, արա ինչ վատ ենք ասեցնում.
That has been cut short. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Eto. Nicely intercepted.
Արա ինչ անում ես, արա.
He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot.
Զզվա ուժը.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Արա PlayStation-ով շատ տան era.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very
Լստե
visible. They
արա.
really fancy themselves to go and
Ոչ
wrap things
պասերն
up.
աշխատում, ոչ շի բան. Ոչ ֆինտ ալնում ամեն.
Gavi.
Look, they've had their chance to
Հələ
regroup.
Ռոնալդինյո խոսքը տես դրիբլինգով ոնց կարա գնդակը տենց երկար գցիկ ասեցնելուց.
And it's Wilshere. Ronaldinho. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was
50 չի էլ է, ախպեր 30-ն ամենաշատը էլ է. Չենք հասնի, հա, այդքան.
Squeeze it through.
Այդքան մարդ չի
There into the
նայի.
second half. Gavi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah. And it's Hullet. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Eto. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. That is good strength. And the cuppa in for a header. No, he didn't quite beat it right.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that
Ah,
he has to do
better,
better, especially from there?
Բարի գիշեր, բարի գիշեր,
Great
ախպեր.
defending, strong and determined. Hullet. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Արա ինչ
Oh, good read.
That's great.
Հնայք ինքը պասեն տան ինքը ֆռում հլը գնդակա կասեցնում, արա.
And he cuts out the supply. Ronaldinho.
Հլստը.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Նատուրը չեմ անելու
Engages
PlayStation-ով.
and forces him off the ball.
Մի հատ լավ կապ չո, մենակ երեք հովոյի հետ խաղալուց է, որ լավ է էլ է, ու վсё.
Oh, now, and here's a chance.
Հələ ինչքան է կասեցնում, արա ուժը։
He read that really well and stopped it.
Այ,
Lam. Kyle
չկա ձև, չկա պասերը, ոչ մի բան չի
Passing
աշխատում։
is crisp and sharp. And here's Hullet. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Big header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Bullet is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Ronaldinho. Gavi.
Արա խոսքի խի ես դու այտենց կասեցնում, արա։
This has gone astray. Ronaldinho. Real chance here.
Հլստե խոսքի, արա։
Now that's well seen too. Kyle Walker.
Պաշոլ նավիկ ես նատորի։
And it's Eto. McAllister providing an outlet on that flank. Another throw-in. McAllister. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Արա ջոկը մայր։
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct...
Արա լավ արած ներվերս գնաց ուժը։ Շատ դանդաղ, արա շատ ուշ արձագանքում։ Այսօր վերջորն է, վաղվանից թիմով եմ անելու։ Bro, I have a very high ping. Հա, գևս կոմպով, որոնք շատ վատն արավ, չի ոչ պաս արնում խաղալ, ոչ բան արնում խաղալ, ներվրս էթում է,
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time.
I'm from Armenia.
The noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up.
Where are you from?
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pass is just off target. And he's gone looking for safety. Nielsen. Oh, super find. And it's Hullet. Now, 2018 was, of course, the year that saw France become champions again, 20 years after their previous triumph, and this man's exploits played a huge part in that success, did they not, Jim?
Yeah, Antoine Griezmann.
It's anyone's ball now. Beckham defending his corner stubbornly.
Okay, I know it.
Rodri. And here's Hullet. Rudiger is there.
Get it now, Perica.
Nielsen. Anything Jim to pick out of these?
Բայց ինչքան ուդառը յարա չէ խոսքի։ Ինչ է յարա, 0-ը չփխտին յարա։
Quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Cleared without complication. Rudiger. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now it's Hullet.
It's been
cut out, well played. Menu. Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Griezmann. That's been intercepted.
I want to beat
really well
every opponent, bro. I want to beat every opponent.
Oh, easy pickings there. And he's found the way past. Griezmann. Big header.
Yeah, since the beginning, Falcon.
Big breakthrough strike. Great header.
Առաջ հանգել լրջով շատ վատնա բանը, շատ վատ կապս պլեստին, նույնը չի սերվերներն է տարբեր։
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Բեսան տարբերություն կա, չի լինում, ջոգեր ոչ մի ֆինտ, խոսքի ժամանակին չի անում, խոսքի պաս ես տալի, կասեցնում նոր է տալի, այս հենց ապուշ բաներ կա, այսի վատ է շատ պաշտպանում, ասեմ, հա, իրենց 20 իրար մեջ թուրքեր են խոսալ, ով չէ, ընկերասն, դա խոսքի այդ պլավնիությունը, Հա, բայց թիմինը առանձին է, էլի գուգլից են վերցում, բայց ընդ քիչ են խաղացողները ջոգիր, ընդ ավելի քիչ ծանրաբեռնված է եւ գոլասու էր անում։
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Coja. Uyo. Obladismente udar.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Now it's Hullet. He's in space and looking for options. Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Now it's Hullet.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Menu. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Chagujin.
Messi has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should...
And a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Important interception. And now they
Ինչ
can
անում,
spring out of
չի
defence.
խլում, չի դասնգել, ինչ անում։
Ronaldinho. Shot a goal! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Gabriel, he won't be happy with that one. In with the challenge. Menu. Griezmann delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high...
Bullet! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's
Brrrr.
Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Griezmann. And it's half-time here. It's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Menu. And here's Griezmann. Galatasaray upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged.
And just the goalkeeper's shapes to shoot! It's goal kick. Yeah. Menu. Griezmann. Now Ronaldinho. Lovely great chance! Oh, he's been caught on it
Հարախին
here.
պաս տվի։
Beckham. Played out to the left flank. Rodri. Still just a single goal between the sides. Now it's Griezmann. He has found the way through. That is lovely. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Galatasaray needed that. They really needed it. Chance! In for the pieces! Yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post.
Բա,
And he's there to get it away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? That was travelling. Rudiger. Beckham. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And the finish! It's in!
գազան
And
կապ
they
էր։
are dragging it back! Game on again! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. Galatasaray are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Ronaldinho. He's through here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now who's going to be first to this?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a little off target. Neymar. Neymar just eases him off the ball. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's fabulous. Speculative strike. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's the yellow card.
Acho que tinha nada. Não, aqui ó.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 2, Kyle Walker. Número 5, Puyol. Número 11, número 80,
Neymar
Ronaldinho.
into the last 5 minutes.
Griezmann.
He's found a way through.
Seu lugar 0. Número 26.
He's picked his way through.
Número 9.
Hones!
Número 10.
Não
That is
foi
decidedly lacking.
Neymar. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
And he cuts out the supply. Neymar finds himself offside. Menu. I think we're just about done here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's Neymar!
Ay Neymar'ը ուրիշ ձև է ֆրցնում, Նեյմար ուրիշ ֆրուկտ է։
That is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
And it didn't take him long. Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Neuer looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Covers you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to...
And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did...
Այսքան հետ պետք է գանք 4 սահատ պետք է կրենք որ 1900 հաղթանք Pepito.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. That is good alertness. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, great ball! So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And we have our very first corner. So Roberto who's short. Oh, it's played into the area. And now they can string out the defence. Wilshere, that's a look and plays it forward. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Played out towards the right wing. Ernest. Great ball if he can get there. He's got away. Whistle's gone, that's foul. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
And another try!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So we're still where we started right now. Beckham. And he cuts out the supply. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And it's Beckham. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schneider. Bastoni. Beckham. Looking for the run. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to gift it back. Neymar. And it's Hullet. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Hullet. Gavi. He's had it taken off him. Zé Roberto. Costa Curta. And it's Schneider. Conte. Oh, easy pickings there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Neymar. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. Nice bit of trickery. Beckenbauer can get it clear. Corner number 2.
Beckenbauer.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played it again. Well read. And the danger is averted. Now it's Hullet. Hullet. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Չեն կարող գոլ անել, չեն կարող.
Gavi. Ernest. Oh, such Ernest! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Costa Curta. Now it's Schneider. And he was quick to react.
Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's cut it out. And it's Wilshere. Neymar. No, he is not giving anything away. Beckham. And Deco. That has ended up in no man's land.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Beckham. Now it's Deco. That's a nicely measured pass. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cleared without hesitation. And the whistle goes for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Gets things going for the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And that's a throw. Deco. And it's Lam. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pullet. Gavi. Picked up brilliantly. There's the hit. Oh, that wasn't far away.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Gives it back. And he's in on goal. Gavi. Can he finish? The breakthrough strike.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Big chance! Offside that time. Botafogo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Wilshere. Schneider. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally
I
they need to
love
maintain
them.
an attacking endeavour.
Bastoni, and that has left him in a heap. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them, and the score is 1-0. Saliba concedes a free kick for that, and he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Nicely aimed pass. Conte. Schneider. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Was somewhat off target. Oh, good spread. And that has put paid to that. And it's Beckham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now this could be a chance, and he's certainly onside here. In with a header! Saliba attempts a clearance, and the finish! And through to the goalkeeper.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable.
He's shifting through the gears here. Goes in for the header!
Ո՞վ է, պիտի ծամեմ դա միջև վերջ պաստան փփեմ պաս։
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go.
Climbs up big, in he goes
Հայ
again.
հայր։
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Botafogo get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
He won't be happy with that one.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's Ronald.
Olamaz.
He scores! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Some are shouting for a corner, but the
Ungla
referee
boys.
says goal
Ungl
kick.
chi?
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Beckham. Roberto is carried after that one. Guti. Trion gets across to intercept that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Beckenbauer. Time added on 4 minutes. Now it's Messi. Nicely spread. Roberto. And a play for a throw. Costa Curta. Conte. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Real chance! They are rampant!
Nigzat çakalım.
And the lead is extended still further. And that is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite.
Kylian Mbappe. Kenan Yıldız.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started.
Բարև Հովանես, բարև։
There's a beautiful simplicity
Ինչպես
about
ես։
this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Ուշ ես միանում մեր հաղորդումներին։
Gavi, he's got away. Cleared without hesitation.
Դու էլ ես ուշնում, ընկեր։
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba, starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Հաբա ջս խոն քո համար եմ անում, ընկերս։
Vieira. Menu, well that's well seen too. Ernest. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ruben Neves.
Գևստե պետք լինի երևի էլի կամ էլ հելելա ընթացքային կգա։
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
So what can they make of this? Ruben Neves.
Oh, Ruben Neves արեց։
Big chance.
Լավ հանի։
And he's heaved it away. Another throw. And it's Ruben
Հեն
Neves.
ասեք, ընկեր, ես ինչ ասեմ։ Բարևեք, շփվեք։
Gavi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. He's found a way through. Hullet!
Oh,
And the keeper has reacted
Yola
superbly there.
Schreiber.
Lunas is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first
հա,
corner.
հա, ընկերս։ Մկրատաներ։
Decent attempt.
Ֆանտաստիկով
Quite good
էր։
enough. That's been cut out, well played. So it is still 0-0. Pull it. Well, played right into his path. Look at the space here.
Լավ,
That's the
արած
contact,
մենան
well to
անում
emerge with the ball.
գազարդարները։
That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Ուֆ, լավն էր, պաշտպաններից թողես չոլային։
Real chance! Split second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much
Անգել
more
մն
than that.
լավ էլի հով։ Շփվեք։
Big header.
Վամբույտ են։
Just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Ուզում եք մեկ չաթ բացեմ ձեր համար, ընկեր WhatsApp-ն տենց։ Լավ էլի հով։ Прекрати. Красавица моя։
Gavi. Interesting ball. Opts to... And he's had a hit! Messi.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Gavi could try cutting inside here. quick to get it clear again. Taken back almost at once. Pull it plowing through the middle. Ruben Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Triol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Shot could be, he's had a shot!
Oh no, dude.
Out to race for the ball. He's got the shot!
Oh no.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may
Հա
have
դե
snatched it
վրոց
down a bit,
ինգեր
even though
ավելի
it was quite close.
շուտա բաննում էլի շատ է մարդկանց մոտ բերում ինչքան գիտեմ կոմենտն է կապում հա
Miավոր. Gavi. Now Menu. He is just caressing the ball.
Ուֆ լավ տեղա Просто Pirlo չունենք ստեից
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Ջուլիկ ունենք դա
It's incredible!
Oh, it was a brilliant way to more or less bring this first half to a close, and you can only applaud such a fabulous goal to separate these two teams.
Օդոյին կայֆերից
You should
էր
never really doubt.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Հա լավ է սպից խաղա Գուլիդինյո այո yes
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly. And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that
Ի
half.
վերջի 5 րոպեում
They
էր
came through
գոլ
to change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Գտնում ապտեղ որ կայֆ չի տալի այդ խաղերը գերեթե հաճելի չի նվետ կապերը վատ է Ինչ հաշվի չկրվեն իմանամ արդար խաղցը կրվել են
No reported change to either side during the break. Van Bouten cuts out the pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Messi. Miավոր. Oh, that's a key interception. Ruben Neves.
Օրո ջոգից մի շուտ է տալի
He read that
պասերը
really well and stopped it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Կասեցնելը մերնում ես
And he's
քեզ
got the beating of his man. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Նովոյ
Hunis really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's intervened well there. Fenerbahce are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Gavi. He's found a way past. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Walker kept his eye on it, and he's there. Beckham. Yildiz.
Դե լրվի ինգեր ուրս այդում, այդքան սպասում էր Կքնելը հայել կա
Mbappe, chance!
Միշտ է կքնես ինգեր, բայց ես հոմիշտ ինչ եմ անում
Danger averted for now. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Mkhırçir. Yazgım ey.
He scores! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curly of pride was immaculate.
Ah, դե всё, անգերած դա գործերիդ նայ, բարի գիշեր քեզ։ Ես գիտեի գործը չես, կիրակի է վաղը։
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. We have got ourselves a game. Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. That could spell trouble. He gets big.
Օրը էսի չմտնի։
Two up and threatening to pull clear. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
And the counter is on. Mbappe, he's found a way through. David Villa shapes to shoot.
Օй Ռաֆայելիտո էր անում։ Կապով հողս։
Gavi. And he cuts out the supply. Costa Corta. Gavi. Ernest. And he's managed to get free. Backward it goes. Can he finish?
Ջան, վրոջան։
That would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Կանա։
It's their second corner of the game. There's the shot! Surely now,
Nice,
they are
huh?
well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's night.
Bellingham.
And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Bellingham.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a little off target. Menu. Messi. Now there's a fine ball. A great hit! He's got a goal! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian.
Օրը փախած։
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team
All
to
of the
calm
love.
down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Կարմիրս դեր։
Fenerbahce have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Ֆիլիպ
Well,
Լյամ։
what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Ernest. Ruben Neves spots it and intercepts.
Մնաս ինչ կպցնել են
4
կպցնում սա։
minutos de compensação.
Van Balken. And he's found a way past. Messi. Khan has that under control. Messi. Can he put it away? It's in. They are getting horribly bullied. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific.
Սլանում ենք առաջ։ Օրո նկարը չեմ փոխել սթրիմի։ Լավ դե ոչինչ։ Լավ սթրիմից հետո կփոխենք եթե հեչ։ Միլանիտո Դա ստադիոնից զզվա ուժ ես նույն ստադիոնում խաղալոց։ Ասկա այսին թուալ է, թեկոս լուբոյ ուրիշ բան։ Մոշնի Արի լավ Բան է Խաղացնենք Գրիզլին Անտուանետա Antoine Griezmann
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. This place, these people and their heroes. The grand old stadium graced by so many greats of the Mexican game. But above all, a game always of its proud and passionate people. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Mateus charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. And now the breakaway. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's been caught now. Hits one.
Oh, love that got this shot.
And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Hullet. Milan are looking to go forward now. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now the finish! There it is! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the... And Shevchenko!
Oh, Shishvatler.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Menu in with the challenge. Now it's Messi. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Ball played right into his path. Menu. Now it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Walker kept his eye on it.
Ora.
Gets his pass away. He's going to be disappointed with that. And the shot! He scores!
Gümpeträt.
Level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Passing nice and neat. Midway through
Ես
the first
տպավորություն
period,
որ
and he's
one
looking
touch
quite
pass
a game
ոչ
here.
մեկ թմումս
He's
չունի։
through here. Messi, and he's had a hit. And he's managed to get rid. Costa Curta. That's Vieira. 15 minutes till half-time. Spread it left. Ronaldinho. That is a brilliant interception. Maradona.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Griezmann. Vieira. Mateus.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Good-looking ball. Now it's Figo. Oh, well played, well played. He can get that clear.
Ora փախավ։
Shevchenko!
Լավ բրծան։
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Milan really putting a few chances together. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's a key interception. And he was quick to react. Now it's Griezmann.
Griezmann really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he
Dusar.
was being very...
And Hullet!
Ջուլիկ
Goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Maradona. Just to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And there's the end of the first half.
Rudi
So
Ջուլիկ։
half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at
Rudi
1-1.
Ջուլիկ։
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And here's Hullet. Leicester gets a foot in here. Looks a good ball through.
Նովո։
That is good alertness. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Figo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Danger averted for now, and reclaimed it in a trice. Some really good ball movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass,
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Griezmann. And that is expertly dealt with.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kyle Walker.
Չկար, մեջքից բրդի չկար շտրապջոգի.
Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And he's there to get it away. Mateus. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That pass has been well intercepted. It's Figo. Mateus. Nice ball, and he's in here.
Ora.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's heaved it away. No, that was never going to make it. Pullet looks to get on the end of this. Walker calmly anticipates. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Maradona. Milan finding their passes. Always on.
Ջան, արա, ջան, կրվանք.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Just do it, come the zone of the enemy. Color more lack of No, bro, it's working very hard, very high ping. I cannot do dribbling.
With his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Tchouaméni just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
Messi goes on a run down the left wing.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? Goal! And they're back in front.
Maybe yes.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Now who's going to be first to this? Alexander-Arnold played into the box. And that has been cleared. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. And they can counter here. Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on.
He gets big.
Au!
And that could have...
Dajan.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
Messi. I think we're just about done here. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, good read.
He read that really well.
And Messi!
And the Messi.
That was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Mbappe. Darwin. That's a decent goal. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Musiala.
Yeah, in level 2.
Alexander-Arnold. Musiala. Alexander-Arnold. That looks a good ball. He's got two. It's in. 2 minutes, and we're all square again. What a great header. Got plenty on that.
Մի րոպե ավելցրել 93-ին խփում արա։
And a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And that's it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Ես ինչ տոպերը որ սենց պլյուս տարավ։ Yeah, I know. Is Team Connect more better there in PlayStation? Of course. My opponent's only Turkish, only. Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva. Давай, Mati. Let's go. Գրած խաղ արա, ոնց եմ տալի ես արա, ոնց։
Hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, And the juices are flowing. Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver, certainly when it comes to providing sporting entertainment of the highest order. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's had a hit! Messi. Kunde. Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's in! Corners! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he
Necesito.
tried to give it some extra whip.
Now it's Mbappe. Romario. Nicely weighted ball. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Now it's Hullet. Gavi. So we're still where we started right now. And he was quick to react. Long ball looking to counter. That looks a decent ball. Gavi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Cruyff.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Ah, that's a fine interception. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
Oh, what has happened here? That'll be a throw-in. Gavi. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, no joy this time. De Jong. And Romario! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Era schifo.
Ha segnato al 31esimo minuto numero 9.
Galatasaray are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done
Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that is
Aradeski pasը ճիշտ չեն տալի, արայս։
That was well played. Well,
now the finish! They've scored! And again, they simply
understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Galatasaray are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Referee has just said play on.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, he's not getting his way this time.
Կայնումա ոչ խար արա
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now Tramario. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal...
Oh, Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. Vieira. Now it's Romario. He's had it taken off him.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Irwin. There's a sharp little ball here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ernest pops him off it and wins back the ball. Messi. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Ronaldinho. Ernest! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Koundé.
Արա լավ ինչ ես անում այ
It's an inviting looking ball that.
Ոչ մի գլխով խաղը կրել, ոչ մի բան, արա Սաղ ծուռ պասեր
That tackle was certainly sturdy.
Ոչ մի բան չի հասնում
Back in possession and ready to go again. Galatasaray
Ֆռում արա
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the pass is intercepted. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Good pressure, determined, intense. Mbappe proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Արա խի ես տես թուլ տալի, արա խի ես դու տես թուլ տալի
The rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Gavi. That has been shifted off.
Չֆռում ամի, չկասեսնում ա
Mbappe. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, what a ball he's in here. And Romario! They are rampant. And the lead is extended still further. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 15.
We have got
Numero
changes
8.
here, from both
Numero
sides in fact.
80. Ronaldinho.
Galatasaray find
Numero
a position
7.
of real strength
Lascia il
now.
campo per il
Another
numero
pass
10.
just keeps it ticking
Messi.
over.
Il numero 18. Neymar.
Showing
Il
good
numero 9.
feet.
Il numero 17. Griezmann.
Almost
Attenzione, un
75
cambio.
minutes on the clock now. Romario. Conte. Now it's Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Hullet. And he's had a hit! Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Shevchenko.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Conte. Irwin. Oh, perfectly measured that. Conte. He is through here. Goes in for the header. And he's following up. He should have put that one away.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar has given away a free kick. Kunde calmly anticipates. Irwin. Cantona. Looking for the run. And here's Hullet. Messi! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
Bro, this squad is powerful squad, but Connect is very, very bad, bro.
Effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that move...
He moved
all over the
quickly
place
than
on
me.
its journey.
This is threatening to become a really good game. So that's it. It is all over. A game of
I never
margins of
do
thrills,
stream
the
in
sort of game that
PlayStation.
is a great...
Never. It's impossible. Bara vaxt beres. Bağırıyor. I don't want to play. Չեմ ուզում էլ խաղամ. Վաղս թիմով նորմալ ակուրատնի կանենք։ Ծզվել ես գալիս է ուժը։ One touch բաց, բա սաղ տված է, պասես տալի, կասեցնում նոր է տալի, գցում է ես իմ 100 մետր առաջ գնդակը վազում է հետևից նոր է տալի։ Հելանք է ժողովուրդ, հավայի լրվում ներվայնանում ենք, վաղը նորմալ ակուրատնի, յարա եկար մոտս, վաղը ակուրատնի կանենք, դե հելա բարի գիշեր ձեզ, ես ես չի նախատեսեմ, հենց այսօր պետք է եկա խաղանք, բայց որ կեղտոտ կապերա իմաստ չկա, դե բարի գիշեր ձեզ հելանք։